everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I thought I'd come and do a final flip through of my Romantique Z Fold journal. So there is a complete playlist in the description box below relating to this journal, showing you the papers that I've used, which are linked below, and how to make the Z Fold cover, which we've made out of chipboard, how to make the flippy flappy bit at the front, how to make this. It's all there. Okay, so as you can see, it's lovely. It's ended up quite chunky, but I've still managed to avoid gator mouth. Just so if we undo this, we've got this little folio thing that I made. Do I want to undo all of this and show you? I will do. So it opens like so, like so, like so. We've got pockets, 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 pockets everywhere, pockets on the back. It's fabulous. You can make that as a standalone project. I just added it under here. So we've got the ribbon closure here. This is sari silk with the simple circle closure. Show you how to do that. And then this is the front with this beautiful lady. It flips like so. Let me make sure I'm in shot. So we've got a pocket here. We've got a pocket here. And then we've got one of these lovely little embellishments that I made. And tuck, tuck, tuck. Then it flips that way, and we've got a pocket here. I've tried not to overstuff it because these are not true pockets. These are just glued here. They don't have the flaps, so you can't overfill them. And then we've got another pocket here with a beautiful journaling card and a bingo card. And look at that lovely paper. Stunning. Okay, so that's just the front, and that's just the front cover. Okay, so in here we've got, I've done is it a belly band or a pocket? I can't remember. Is it a pocket? It's a halfway pocket. Okay, so I've made it look like a belly band, but it's a pocket. And then we've got this tall, skinny folio. There's a tutorial on this. Pockets there, pockets there. Okay, that flips down, that goes in, and that goes in. Then it opens like so. You've got pockets there. And then is this a pocket? No, just left it like that. And you've got a pocket here. Pockets everywhere. So I do things like this, like these little folios, and then the rest of the journal I can not have as many decorative stuff. And then on the back we've got a repeat of the front with the pockets. Okay, so it holds all your ephemera in these little pieces, and you can leave a lot of your journaling pages plain then for writing. Okay, and then that will slide back in there like so, like that. Okay, okie doke. So let's make sure I'm in shot. So as you can see, I've left a lot of the pages fairly plain. I've just added a little journaling bingo card there to make a tuck. Journaling cards, I make those by printing the pages two to a page, and I just make journaling cards out of them. So what I've done on these pages, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but on every single page, can you see it? I have used a gold splatter, and that is this stuff here. It is Dela and Rona, and it's an acrylic ink. So it's lovely, and this is a gold one. So it's acrylic ink. Okay, get it on a paintbrush, and I splattered every single page. Here I've just stenciled, and you can see the gold splatter. Don't know if the light will capture it. Okay, and there I've just added a butterfly in the middle of that image there, so you can see the gold splatter on here. So gold splatter and stenciling to adorn these pages instead of heaps and heaps of embellishments. This is just a little tatty notebook, but I've put it on like a little belly band there, so it'll slide in and out, so you can replace it. You can undo the bow there and replace the papers inside. Clusters made using the embellishments from the collection. Beautiful papers. This is my vintage ledger paper, and then this is the Romantique collection. Just beautiful. Just added a butterfly there. It doesn't need anything else. And then here I've just made a simple pocket by gluing two pages together and adding a scrap to accentuate it. Little cluster there, and then these papers here are from my French chic, and I've just folded it into like a folded letter, like a vintage folded letter. Okay, beautiful papers, absolutely stunning and just beautiful. I just love it. More stenciling and splattering. There's the centre of the signature, and I've added double-sided butterflies to the ties there. Here we've got just a bingo pocket, okay. I glued it on two sides and then it'll hold all of this yumminess. And if you just have them kind of staggered like that, it fills your page. Just gorgeous. Love it. Lots of lovely room for writing by not over embellishing. Our pages will lay fairly flat, although it is difficult with a Z fold when you get to the second part, but it will lay fairly flat so you can write, because I do like them to be functional. And then this one here again, I've just made a pocket. This is one of my ornate beautiful origami envelopes. I've just put it in there. There's a video on how to make that. Then here I've just made a pocket with scraps. I've adorned the bottom of here with leftovers of paper and just eyelets, just decorative, just messing about with layers. And then here, little tiny ephemera in my little tiny tuck spots, which I love. This is the paper tab bound little notebook that I made. Okay, I do mine a little bit different than most people. So that's just a little tiny notebook. Okay, and that will just slide in there. That is a little bit bulky for what I normally put in my journals, but we'll allow it on this occasion. Tied with some little seam binding. Stenciling in the background, more gold splatter, just beautiful. Just adds a little bit of something if you don't want plain pages. Okay, another little tuck here to just put a few tags together and some ephemera and half of a bingo card, and I've made that cluster and then turned it into a pocket. Okay, stunning. Lots of pages for writing. That's what we like. Okay, and I've left, you could put a pocket on the back of there, but I didn't want too much bulk. So then we turn it and we turn it, and we've got the second part of the journal. Okay, so on this one, this page has a bow, so I printed it out again, cut the bow out, backed it on some more paper and made a belly band out of it. So more letters and journaling card in there. Very, very easy. So if there's something on a page that you like, print it out again, fussy cut that, home in on it, and use it as a decorative element. Okay. I've left a lot of this with just stenciling and splattering. So here I've used a bingo card, turned it into a little pocket with the little mini ephemera, and I've got a journaling card and another one of those decorative origami folds. And like I say, if you just stack things like that, they'll hold in nicely and it fills the page. And instead of having them like that, if you stack them, it kind of helps spread out the bulk, is the word I'm looking for. More beautiful pages. Beautiful. This one's the double pocket. I've done a tutorial on this. Have I glued that in? Oh, nearly glued that in. So we've got a pocket here and a pocket here, and the way that I make these reduces bulk. Okay, so check out the playlist in the description box below for all of the tutorials relating to this journal, and I show you everything that I've done step by step. Okay, more beautiful. Look at this. Just this paper's just gorgeous. Absolutely love it. Another just ripped leftover papers there. A little bit of a decoration with an eyelet cluster. You see you've got a pocket there, and then this strip is also a pocket with mini ephemera. Okay, just tuck those in there. Just my favourite word. It all adds interest and it all adds layers. Beautiful. Look at this centre spread. One of the beautiful collage pages that are created for this Romantique collection. Just stunning. I don't care. I'm not being big-headed. It's just true. It might sound big-headed, but I feel so pleased when I know that I've not only created the journal, not only helped other people to make the journal, but I make all these papers myself as well. So you're getting the whole thing. I'm a one-stop shop. I do everything. Lots of lovely plain. And because, although the Z fold, you know, it can make it problematic. It can. It's not perfect. But because we've made it out of chipboard, it's sturdy. So you can still rest and write, and it's still fairly, the papers still sit fairly flat. So here's another double pocket that I made. Okay, in a way to reduce bulk, but we've still got lots of lovely stuff, and there is a tuck spot there. I just decided not to put anything in it. Okay, and then there's the end, and then we fold it, come over, we come back to the front, and it will all tie closed with this beautiful, beautiful sari silk. I've got none left. I'm gutted. I used to get my sari silk from the zipper stop in the US of A, but my goodness, the last thing I bought from the USA, the tariffs was so high. It was about a quarter of the price of the item that I ordered. So sadly for me, I'm going to have to find somewhere else to get my seam binding. So that is my, and it's quite hefty, is that? It's beautiful. I'm absolutely in love with it. Really enjoyed making it. I hope it's given you some inspiration. Check out the playlist in the description box below for all of the videos that I've done on creating this, and get yourself some inspiration. Even if you don't want to use my papers, the inspiration's there. You can take it and run with it. Okay. So what's next? I'm on with the next one. What is my last collection called? Can't remember. Can't remember what I've called it. Somebody leave it in the comments. It's this one. So I'll be working on this collection next and giving you some ideas and inspiration. Of no idea what kind of journal we're going to make. We'll just have to see what I come up with when I get sat down at my desk and I start creating. But I'll be sure to share that with you. So make sure you're following, hit the subscribe button, all of that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.